Look at that face. I told y'all Miss Hillary Sanchez was going to do her big one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Tyra. Hello, everybody. Mama, where you been? Well, Bing, Bing Bang, Miss Hillary Sanchez has been doing surgeries and things like that. As you can see, I've been doing my big one. Don't I look different, you guys? Don't Miss Hillary look different? Do you see the difference in when you go under a knife by a board certified plastic surgeon and you go out and you have to heal for several months and you come back? You see how different I look? Can y'all tap the screen for Miss Hillary? Lips are popping. Thank you. Yes, those lips are popping.
Hey,
Yes,
what's
they are
going on?
popping. Your face looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you
Good
so much. I
Good
appreciate
evening,
it. Let's
everybody.
get Miss Hillary to 5K, y'all. Let's get to 5K so we can start our show. It is
Okay,
7
Miss
o'clock
Hillary girl.
Eastern Standard Time here in the great state of Connecticut. Welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Welcome to the very one of the first pictures of Miss Hillary Sanchez since her surgeries. Hello, everybody. Beautiful lady, you go, girl. Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you so much, my beautiful queen. Thank you for the gifts, heart me, Miss Tara. Thank you. I really am very, very happy with the results. Yo, what happened? I had surgery. I had surgery. Hello, Petty News. Hello, TikTok. Let's get Miss Hillary Sanchez to 5K. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to Petty News 2. Welcome in to everybody.
Yes, honey.
Miss Hillary Sanchez is glad to be back. And I'm looking forward to my very first live show where I do my grand appearance here on TikTok, which will be on the 29th of July. So next week, I will actually get in the camera and you guys will get to meet Miss Hillary Sanchez 2025. And you'll also get to meet Mia and Tia. Mia and Tia are not your average girls. Mia and Tia kind of have a mind of their own. And Mia and Tia gets Miss Hillary Sanchez in a lot of trouble. Um, Thank you guys for tapping the screen. We're almost at 5K, so we can start our show. Let's get to 5K likes, and Miss Hillary will start her show. Start our show here, you guys. I hope everybody has had a fabulous Saturday. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. And so Miss Hillary is getting excited here to start the show. We've got a lot to talk about. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear Miss Hillary Sanchez okay? Is my the volume of my phone up good enough for you guys? Is the volume up good enough for you guys? Yes? Okay,
Hey.
perfect.
Yeah, this is live
Perfect,
stream right
perfect,
now. She
perfect.
asked me to live stream
Thank you guys so
for
much.
TikTok for YouTube. So yes, this is live right
Thank
now.
you guys so much. Yes, we hear you. Okay, fantastic. So Miss Hillary wanted to we're at 5K, so y'all keep tapping as Miss Hillary Sanchez starts the show. See, when I tell you something, I'll do it and I mean it. So let me take a drink and we're going to start the show. So if you guys haven't heard, Joe Netta, Mr. Netta has gotten another page of his banana. Did you guys know that his recent page with 20K followers got banana? Did y'all know that? It just got bananaed here. So that page has now gotten bananaed. But remember, he was over here telling everybody he's back on a positive tip and he's doing this and he's doing that, but he's entertaining people. Um, shenanigans. And then his page got clipped, and now it's been banned. Yeah, we got Charles next. Somebody said, yeah, we're going to get Charles next. Yeah, and so this is what I need y'all to
Yes, Miss
understand
Hillary asked me to do it.
is you guys cannot make Hillary Sanchez, Joe Diddy, and his battery pack crew cannot make Miss Hillary Sanchez supporters hate me and not like me and not support me. People are going to support who they want to support and like who they like. So you don't get to control the narrative of that. Now, Miss Hillary Sanchez, I will say this. See, Miss Petty News 2 was in the house when Miss Hillary had a show on her other page. And Miss Petty News had came into the guest box and she asked a question to Miss Hillary Sanchez, and Miss Hillary Sanchez did not stand on business when I answered the question. To me, Miss Hillary Sanchez, I sounded like a politician. So I would like to reiterate I would like to amend my answer. I would like to amend my answer to the question. And the question was posed to me a couple days ago by Petty News 2 was, Miss Hillary, how are you with the Hottie crew? Are you cool with them? Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. See, when you know a snake, you can see them a mile away. A snake doesn't change who they are. I just tolerated them. I have known all along that they're jealous of Miss Hillary Sanchez. I have known all along. And I went over there and everybody
Yeah,
seen
he
how
got me.
biased and how they treated Miss Hillary Sanchez. And everybody seemed to see it except for them. Everybody who saw when I went over there on their panel, they treated me differently. They dropped me, they muted me, but they never muted Joe when Joe was arguing with the woman. But they dropped me when I was doing it to Joe. So isn't that interesting? Didn't that seem a little bit like a double standard? Doesn't that seem a little weird? Did you guys get that also? Did you guys feel that? And I know that Mr. Nakai, and you guys can share this out to Nakai, and anyone else you want to share it out to. But Miss Hillary Sanchez have always known that that they definitely did not like me. And remember what I told you guys. Remember what I told you guys, that Miss Hillary Sanchez had already dealt with those moderators. Do y'all know when somebody says lightning don't strike twice in the same place? Do y'all know what that means? Lightning doesn't strike twice in the
I'm
same
with you
place,
on that one
meaning
too.
that those moderators showed me who the fuck they were when they showed me who they were. Okay. The first time when they were moderators on my page, whether you were a moderator
Yeah, the
one
first
day,
time he was part of
2 day,
the Hottie
3
crew,
day,
baby. He's
4,
not.
5 day, 6 day, 7 day, or
They got him
more.
right up
You
on
know that song,
TikTok.
y'all? One by one, I'm going to have some fun. 2 by 2, boo hoo. So whether you was a mod 4 days, 5 days, you were still a mod over on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Now you flip sides and you're over there with Joe Diddy swinging on his sack. You're swinging on Joe Diddy's sack, sitting over there being his gatekeepers. Every last one of the Hottie crew people. You think Miss Hillary Sanchez didn't know that? You think Miss Hillary Sanchez don't know that y'all
Yeah, that's
infamous for
Miss
having
Hillary
your group chats
on the
and talking
page.
on the back end about what you're gonna do and what you're gonna say? Did y'all
Everybody make sure
remember
to make
when
sure
Miss
y'all hit the
Hillary
like button. Thank
Sanchez
you.
told y'all in my thoughts on my storyline? I said, I see what they're doing. I know what they're doing. Trust me, it's all a setup. Do y'all remember seeing that thought that I put on my thought a couple days ago before all this stuff happened? And now, this is what I can tell y'all is this, that Miss Hillary Sanchez boxes are open. Any and everybody is welcome to request to come up in the box. We're going to have conversations. We're going to break it down. Miss Hillary Sanchez has got some videos queued up that I want you guys to hear. I want you guys to hear these videos and I'm going to put things in the perspective for y'all so y'all can understand. Hello,
All on the
Queen
same page.
Clark.
I can't
And
deal with
so
Joe's
we've
voice.
got a lot
Good
to
Lord.
discuss and we've got a
But he's
lot
gone
going
now.
on.
That's
So
one page. He do have
what
the back
Miss
page.
Hillary Sanchez would like to ask you guys as her viewing audience, if somebody is a professional troll, okay, and they got multiple pages trolling you, trolling your ex-husband, trolling, doxing you and doxing everybody else. Is anything off limits when somebody is doxing you and doxing your ex-husband? And if they're bringing your family in it and showing dead pictures of your family obituaries in their funeral pamphlets and everything else, do you have a obligation to say, oh, this is, I won't go here when I'm going back at you, there's going to be a line that we don't cross here? The answer is absolutely no. Miss Hillary Sanchez is going to address you how I choose to address you, the Hurricane Hillary way. And if
Okay,
you
say her
don't
voice
like it,
either. How
then
we do
don't
is
get
they just,
involved
oh my
in the
God, too
fight.
much.
If you
It's
can't
too much.
stand the heat,
And then they
stay
lied
the
to us.
hell out
They
the
were
kitchen.
big fans of Joe.
Don't
Y'all
try
stayed
to
in his
bring
freaking
that you
line
got
all the
kids this
time.
and kids that and they
Please.
minor this and they minor that when you are over here being a troll, a stalker, somebody who needs to be admitted in a mental institution your damn self.
Ain't
See,
no
Miss Hillary
relationship over
Sanchez
here.
is unbothered by each and every one of y'all. And I heard them, Queen of Atlanta, talking about they don't want to be a content creator. I do because I need views and likes. No, that is to the contrary. If you weren't trying to be a content creator, you wouldn't be over there hosting a bunch of mess, screaming in the phone, acting like you the shiznick when you're not. And the only time that you guys turn up numbers is when you got Joe or Hillary Sanchez on your panel. That's the only time that you get numbers in your room is when Joe is in the box or I was in the box. And that's the facts. Point blank. Dana, you are a moderator over here. Oh, and I'll follow you back over here too. You are a moderator over here. There you go. You are a mod. And see, that's the thing that I could tell you. Queen of Atlanta, you are a mod also. So when these folks come around here thinking that they are going to be doing something, a
Did y'all
Wavy Juice,
see
here you
what
go. You
Roger
are a
said last
moderator,
night,
Miss
though? I got
Wavy
it on my
Juice,
page. It was crazy.
over here on
I
this
felt like she was
backup page of the
backpedaling.
Miss Hillary
But she said she
Sanchez
didn't
show.
know. She didn't know that
Miss
Joe was
Bianca
doing
is
that.
already a moderator. Perfect. So y'all, I want to say this so that we very clear. I'm glad that all 60 something people of y'all have chimed in and said there ain't no rules. Now, what I want y'all to understand is when they were over there painting that fake narrative, where she was over there boo-hooing, talking about Miss Hillary Sanchez was talking about her kids. No, you was talking about my husband and my mother-in-law. You was talking about my ex-husband and mother-in-law first. You were talking about my court case with my ex-husband first. You were talking about Miss Hillary Sanchez in my body first. And I'm finna clock your tea and I'm getting ready to play the video. Can you guys turn y'all phones up and let Miss Hillary Sanchez know that you guys heard it? This is the one that's on here playing like she's a victim. I want y'all to listen very closely and tell me who was the victim. Okay, I want y'all to tell Miss Hillary Sanchez who is the true victim. Y'all hold on, we're gonna clock this tea. We're gonna clock it. Let me get the video queued up. Y'all tap the screen. Let's get to 15K. Let's get to 15K while I queue up this video. Thank you guys so much. And here we go. Uh, where do we go? Give me a second, y'all. Type the screen. I'm gonna pull it up. Here's the first video, y'all. Here's the first video I'm gonna play, and I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to listen. Moderators, do what y'all need to do because they over here and they in here. Trust me, they in here. They can't help but not to be in here on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. They're here, including a fake victim. She in here too. My stalker. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. We're pulling up this video. Here we go.
Big up Hillary Stewart, him got caught yesterday. Me missing court in person, close up. Me couldn't take a picture with him. So me mad for myself now. Me vexed for myself now.
Can y'all hear? Can you guys
come
hear?
I say, Hillary Stewart, where you there? Hillary Stewart, why you not post up happening in court yesterday, man? Me missed the court date, Hillary Stewart. Me man, me want to see you in person, you know. And you want to see your surgery, make sure you do your hip implant too, you know. Make sure you work on your hand too, because then we'll give you away. So hip implant, hand, and your foot them too, because your foot will give you away too, because you have a big foot, you know. You see a close-up picture of your foot them. And make sure you have a double D breast implant. Double D, because if you have small chest, it's not gonna work for you, because your body big. You hear me? And make sure your face is pretty good, you know, pretty good. So me can holler at you too. You hear me? But Hillary Stewart, you not post up what happened. Eh? You not post what happened, Hillary Stewart. I want to see it. I want to see it, Hillary Stewart. Come now, Hillary. Yeah. Say something from November. Say you do surgery from November. April now almost May. We can't wait no longer. I want to see it, Hillary. Me don't want to talk about. Me have to stalk you now because you post and you show up on YouTube and show up on them. I don't see you on TikTok yet. Go back on TikTok now. I want to see your page now. I'm not pay for the reveal now. I'm not pay for see no reveal. I want to see it in person now. Come now. Let me see you in person now, Hillary. Let me see you. I'll be on my best behavior, Hillary. Hillary, I promise me I'll be on my best behavior. All right, Hillary? Me not do it no more. All right? Come now. I'm your number one fan. I want to see you for real, Hillary. Come now, Hillary Stewart. I want to see you for real. I beg you now, man. Come, I beg you. I want to see you in person. Do. Come out in person, Hillary Stewart, so I can see you. I want to take a picture with you, Hillary Stewart. I'm not pay to see you. You hear me, Hillary Stewart? Come now. Come. Post up. What happened in court? What happened in court, Hillary Stewart? What happened in court? I want to know. All right? Me love you now. Number one fan is Hillary Stewart. Number one fan, all right? Bye, Hillary Stewart. We have to use filter, all right?
Now, so that's the first video. When they was over there on Joe Diddy's page before it got clipped, it got banana. Did y'all hear them recapping that? Did y'all hear them saying what she was doing to Hillary Sanchez? See, Hillary Sanchez responds. I respond to what people do to me. Okay? And Miss Hillary Sanchez is going to be very clear. The difference between what Joe Diddy did, and let's be real clear, and I know Danny's here and everybody else is here, so let's be clear. Isn't there a difference between somebody saying this? I hope and wish that all black women go to bed with their children and they wake up dead. That's a
Yeah, they're reporting live.
Sanchez because and she got a page up there dedicated to Hillary Sanchez. It's called Nate Sanchez. When y'all type it in, look, that woman is the one who owns that page, and that's the woman who loads up everything on that page is that person who called herself a victim. Period. So if you don't want to be in the mix, you should have found several seats and sat down and stayed off of Hillary Sanchez's radar. Now that you put yourself in the radar, ain't nothing off limits. You, your ex-husband, the two men, your two baby daddies that can't stand you, the two that ran for their life that can't stand you, the two that don't do nothing, that's deadbeat dads that can't stand you. That's what you need to worry about in Connecticut, in the state of Connecticut, in these courthouses, is why these men don't want to have nothing to do with you and be a father to their children. Okay? That's what you should be worried about instead of worrying about stuff on social media, baby. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something else. What's real funny and ironic to Miss Hillary Sanchez is they have tried and tried and tried to get my pages down, y'all. But Joe Diddy's new page, where he had 22K, got bananaed. And why did it get bananaed? When is somebody going to realize that they're not wanted? How many times do you have to be told we don't want you before you can accept the harsh reality that you're not the shiznick, that you're not who you think you are, that you're not big and bad, that people want to see you? People are tired of you, sir, ma'am. People are tired, and the people have spoken yet again. Now you got your son, over there recruiting people, trying to recruit them for your other page. And that's the moral of the story. It's that you can't, and I told y'all this, and I promise y'all this. When Miss Hillary Sanchez get in this camera, y'all, I promise you, y'all will see less and less of him. Do y'all see this beautiful woman's face in this camera, in this backdrop? Do you see Hillary Sanchez? Do y'all not see a difference? Do y'all look at the old pictures of mine? Look at my jaw, my face, my lips, my eyes, my cheekbones. Look at the difference. When you go to a board certified doctor and you let them do what they do, it takes you several months to heal. Several months to heal. And this is what I can tell y'all. And you hear I'm still talking funny. And the reason why I'm talking funny, y'all, is because these lips are lipping. These lips are lipping. And this is how your lips are supposed to look when you go and you have liposuction. And they do what they call fat transfer from your liposuction. They do fat grafting.
Carrie, come on,
and they inject in your lips and in your bottom lips and in your cheekbones and everywhere else. And this is how you look when you get done. This is how you look when you go through real facial feminization surgeries in an operating room for 6 and 7 hours. This is what happens. This is what you look like. This is the results that you go through when you have those things happening to you. Hello,
right, cool.
how are you?
What's up, Miss Hillary?
I'm fine.
Hold on
how
one
are
second.
you doing? Okay. So as I tell y'all this, Miss Hillary Sanchez don't have to talk. You know how they say actions? You know how actions speak louder than words?
Yes.
And that's what you see. You don't see me talking what I was doing. You see the result. And that's called taking time to heal, taking time to do what I need to do, and just wait until y'all see my full body. Y'all just seeing my top part. Wait till you see the full body.
And it looks wonderful.
Thank you so much, Teddy.
Very, very good. Yes.
Thank you so much, Teddy.
But look, though, just call me Lucky, Miss Hillary.
Okay,
Miss
Lucky.
What? No, not Miss Lucky. Shit.
Just Lucky. Okay, Lucky.
Okay, what did you want to know about the smells of the smells?
Yes, I wanted to ask you, did you ever smell anything when you were around?
Man, look, If you was on Miss Debbie Live or whatever, the interview that I did, I told it all. Let me tell y'all something. Any 6 foot, 230 something pound man wearing female deodorant need their ass kicked. Because they say it's strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. But no, baby, it's not. He needs to wear men's deodorant or find a deodorant that fits him. God. Like that Dove and that Secret ain't gonna. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work.
What? Let me say this, y'all, because I forgot. Let me say this, you guys. So I got Mia and Tia. Y'all, are y'all ready to meet the girls? Are y'all ready to meet the girls? Because Lucky got me laughing, and I had to keep my mind straight. Let me take a drink of this lemon drop. Hold on, y'all.
Ooh, I ain't never had a lemon drop, and I want this one so bad. I gotta get me one.
Mia and Tia. I'm getting a kickback on your phone. Yeah, just mute while I'm talking. Thank you. Mia and Tia literally is ready to pop out. If you know, you know. My women knows what that means. You know, we wearing our bras and things, and they want to come out. And so you gotta be strategic about how you place them. And I'm in the gym working out, and I'm running, and all these folks, men looking at me and Tia, and I mean, they just jumping and bouncing, doing the electric slide, the 2-step. Mia and Tia is something else, y'all. And I'm trying to figure out how do I tame Mia and Tia. But I'm gonna have to talk with some of my girls to have them train me and teach me how to keep them under control. Now, what I will tell y'all is that Miss Hillary Sanchez is a force to be reckoned with. And you know, when you that girl, when you that bitch, you know, when you just that one, and nobody can leave well enough alone. They want to make a funeral out of you and put a funeral pages of Miss Hillary and this and that. No, I'm wide awake. I'm right here on the United States and the earth. Jesus woke me up this morning, and I called his name. You wish that you could put Miss Hillary Sanchez underneath the ground. And who do y'all know who could take off almost a year on social media and still be known by name? Can we clock this T?
Clock it. Nobody.
How many of you can know that you can take off over a year of social media and come back and they all still know who you are? We're just clocking some T, Lucky. That's all. We just clocking some tea. And that's what I love about it. I love that Miss Hillary Sanchez. Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank you guys. You know, Miss Hillary Sanchez is a force to be reckoned with. And they know it. And see, a lot of them, they're mad because they punch in the air. They thought that I was sucked into their shenanigans and in their games, but you over there literally with the ops. Ooh. You over there with the ops. What would make you think that I thought you was cool with me when you over there with Joe Diddy and Charles? What would make you think that you could get me over there on your page and try to make me become friends?
Hey, yo, come on.
Get me over there on your page and try to make me become friends. Get me over there on your page and try to make me become friends down because he couldn't handle me, and they called you out on it. And just like I told you to your damn face when I was over there on the Kai's Live, you are the host of your show. You show. If I don't want my moderators to do something, all I got to do is say, moderators, I want y'all blocking everybody who come in here being rude, please. They're going to do it. If I say don't do this, they're going to do it because that's what moderators do. You controlled your mods. If you didn't want your mods dropping me and muting me, you could have told them, don't drop Hillary, don't mute Hillary, leave Hillary alone. No, you wanted it to be done. So let's just face the facts and call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. And I still ate this man up. It was like 5-1. All of your mods, you and everybody else, and Joe Diddy against Hillary Sanchez. And I still stood my ground. I still stood 10 toes down for my Black African American women. And that's the distinction between Joe Diddy and Miss Hillary Sanchez. And do y'all remember when Joe Diddy asked me, what could we do to put all this to rest? When that panel person host said that and said, what could we do to put this to bed? And I told him, get off social media. Get off social media. And I said that because I knew he wouldn't get off, not voluntarily. And so now what they seen is they seen him thinking that he was getting ready to come up here and do this and do that. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of folks sitting around here painting a false narrative over here telling lies when it's not the truth. And I'll tell y'all something else, see, if you don't poke the bear ain't gonna bother you. Away from the bear cubs, they're not going to bother. That bear ain't going to bother you. But if you come into somebody's way and you are violating their space, private, got all these troll pages, and then you want to come up here acting like you and you such a victim and you this and you that, and then you running around Connecticut here in New Haven County trying to follow these false police reports. And I already told you, the cops are on to you, ma'am. The cops are on to you. Why do these people think that the authorities cannot pull up these fake accounts that you upload stuff on your computers and on your phones? Why do these people think that they can't be identified? Can somebody please tell me that? Why do these people think that they cannot be identified over here on these fake troll pages that they did? And nobody thought for 1 minute that Miss Hillary was a fool, because Danny can tell you, Queen can tell you, everybody can tell you, I already knew 1,000,000% that them folks was not for Hillary Sanchez. Y'all go ahead and chime in.
Well, I just want to say good afternoon. Well, good evening, chat. I see Petty down there. Hey, Petty. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Queen. Hey, Auntie. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I noticed within the last couple of days that I've been getting, they're blocked now, but I've been getting some really nasty messages that I know are from Joe Diddy and his crew. I don't care about none of that mess. And people know how I feel about you, and they know I'm going to stand on business when it comes to you. So I'm so glad, when Petty called it out yesterday, I felt the same exact way that she felt when she asked that question. And I'm so glad that you confirmed that you know what I mean.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. And I wasn't going to not confirm it. Absolutely. It was not at all.
I was so glad to hear that, because the folks that really support you and love you, they don't want anyone that's, put it this way, how my son and them say it, I don't F with people that F with people that don't F with me. Okay? If you don't fool with me, then why would I trust anyone sitting in your face all day? You know what I mean? It's just like, let's call a spade a spade. If I have an enemy or someone that doesn't like me, there cannot be no straddling the fence. That's a dangerous game, and it's messy. Very messy.
Right.
It's okay, Bianca. Thank you so much, darling. But it's okay. I got tough skin, baby. But I have been getting a lot of ugly messages, and you can keep sending them, and you can continue to get blocked. And I'm almost to the point where you're going to be exposed, and I'm that, just as simple as that.
And I'll tell y'all something else. Is it just Miss Hillary Sanchez, or has everybody else seen that Joe Diddy acting like he's so bad because them mossed and pumped him up that they got his back and they
Oh,
gonna
baby,
fight for him?
he out of control. He's really starting to
And
snap.
He's out of control.
why
Yeah.
he's out of control.
Here's the thing. The whole thing about for what? Because I don't know why people think like we just got to sit back and be quiet. Let me tell you something. I heard someone say yesterday that, you know, that it was between you and Joe. I don't care who it's between. If we ride for Aunt Hillary and we're on her team and we support her content, she have a team behind her that's going to ride for her and going to speak up about the shenanigans that's going on. Point blank, period.
Well, I mean, you said what you said. And I'll tell y'all something what's real interesting is, how does anybody know why his page got banana? This new one, he had over 20.
No, I don't.
And it's 50 of y'all in here. Make sure
I don't know
y'all
why
like
it got banned, but Banana, I'm sorry, because I'm new to all this your live stuff. How you doing, Miss Hillary, my baby, and everybody else? But I seen a video a little while ago before you came on live, Miss Hillary, that Charles made, and he was saying that he didn't know why Joe Page was banned. But
No, say banana. They'll violate you. You gotta say banana. Yeah, they'll violate you
because of his own mouth. What I want to say, the other night I was on that live. You know, I was on that live, Miss Hillary.
Drop and come back. Drop and come back. They're reporting you out of the live and come back in and request to come back in the box. They in here reporting. So y'all, we gotta tread lightly. Tap the screen. Continue the conversation, but they in here. They just struck her, so I had to drop her, and she can come back.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I want y'all to know is that's when you know you getting underneath somebody's skin. I have a right to be confident, right? Do y'all fault me for this confidence? Look at this.
Damn.
Not look confident to y'all? Do I not look heavy?
Yes, you look real confident, real good. I like it. But see, this is the reason why. Yeah, this is the reason why that Joe is mad at you, because you actually went and got the surgeries done and got them done right and did what you were supposed to do. And he can't afford expensive. They are. He can't afford none of that, but he trying to live a lavish lifestyle like he can. Man, I wish y'all knew what Sylacauga was. It's not a bad place, I understand. But at the same time, y'all come down here and y'all see, really asking, why the fuck do you keep acting like you're better than everybody? He act like he live in the suburbs. I swear to God he do.
That's because Joe never had anything.
Miss Ronnie, you are a moderator. Go ahead, y'all.
He do be acting like
Look, I'm back, Queen. But this is what I was saying. I gotta watch me out with this. But I was on a live the other night, and I totally agree with everything you're saying. I didn't like the way they kept cutting you off. She had I don't know who the person was who was the host, because I'm not familiar with that person, but they had absolutely no control of the panel at all. She had no control of her panel, and if her minds kept cutting you off, I totally agree with you, because your minds work for you and they're supposed to stand in your corner, and whatever you say, you know, it's supposed to be that. She had no control of her minds, nor Joe. And I didn't like the way she let Joe do and talk. And I didn't like the way she let Charles talk to Duchess. I did not like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that. That was wrong. But yes, she was saying she was trying to be fair. I totally disagree. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
No, you weren't. No, and that's what I'm saying. You guys have eyes, y'all have ears. You know they weren't. You know she wasn't being fair. Everybody knows it. I'm not scared to call a spade a spade. I realized I was going in the devil's den before I went over there.
But I tell you what, Miss Hillary, you ate Joe behind up and you left 0 crumbs. That's what I do know. And let me tell you something. Once you came through, it was hard for them to get you. It was hard for them to get you off of there. But let me tell you something. Joe cannot handle you. Period. I don't care what nobody say. Joe can't handle you. Joe don't even know how to clap back. But always starting confusion. And he does that because he have an evil spirit. And he jealous of anybody.
Ooh, yes.
And I'm sorry, the young lady at the top, all the way at the top, I follow her too.
Lucky.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yeah,
Lucky.
lucky. Look, Lucky. Joe
Yes, ma'am.
the way he act because he never had anything. So when he got the fame off of
Yes,
TikTok,
ma'am.
fumbled that ball because what he forgot, the same people who helped get him in the position he was in, he took him down with his own mouth. Everything he done is called self-destruction.
Yeah, it
Please
is.
speak that. Oh my goodness.
It is. Like,
Destruction.
for real, because when
It's
he
sad.
tried, when
He
he
tried to hurt
say,
you because he
Yeah.
even tried to put a bad taste out there in the
but baby, let me
TikTok
tell you something.
on you. But people don't
One
listen
thing
to
that
Joe
he,
because everybody
ma'am.
knows Joe is evil.
And one thing about it, see, what he didn't know is I have other stuff going on too. And the fact that you just sit up there, first of all, you're not a good friend, you're not a good associate because somebody's confided in you and was depressed at the time. So, but yeah, my addiction did take over, but you have never seen me do that in front of you. That's
But
what I'm
listen,
saying.
the
Then
thing
it
is,
was like, yes, ma'am.
that should have never came up because
And
first
yeah,
of all,
Wait,
let me tell you
hold
something.
on one
Exactly.
second,
Your
y'all.
enemy
So
doesn't
hold
define
on
your
one
enemy.
second. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. So Lucky, you confided in Joe about
Yep.
a
Yes, ma'am.
situation with you was going on, and then he came and brought it on social media trying to
I
expose you.
will send you the video in your DM.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. Because see, I told him that I was struggling with my addiction or whatever. And my addiction is pain medication. He did not know that I actually have an addiction, and that stuff is prescribed to me. I don't go out and buy stuff. No, that's prescribed to me. You understand what I'm saying? And when I was at my low point, actually, those skits that I was doing with them, that was the only thing saving me for real. Okay, because I could forget about what's going on in my life or whatever, and then focus on this. And it just got bad or whatever. So yeah, I did confide in him. And also I confided in him because y'all, let me tell y'all something. A dog gonna carry a bone, okay? And I always tell people, that's the first thing I tell people, because I'm trying to see, will that come back to me? Because if it does, I know what kind of person you are. And y'all, he showed his cards to everybody. He fell in the trap because what he don't realize is, boy, I could have said way worse stuff, but I didn't. I said what I said because I was telling my experience with you. Okay, and you get up there and you try to discredit me, baby. Let me tell you something. I might be an addict, but baby, guess what? I also have 2 degrees. I also have Asperger's, and it's high functioning autism. I also have ADHD. I also have bipolar disorder, and I also have epilepsy. So the fact that you did that to somebody that actually has mental problems, has stuff wrong with them, and I got severe depression and anxiety. I've been in and out of therapy my whole entire life. And the fact that he did that, I wanted everybody to see what kind of person he is. And y'all know what? You fucking right. I can't play basketball. I'm 5'5" and a half. I don't even like basketball.
But
So
Lucky,
yes,
Lucky,
ma'am.
sorry, Lucky. So Lucky, you got to realize that first of all, that was low down and dirty for that brisket back man to do. That's number one. Number two, you can't tell everybody your business. People have to earn your trust and respect, and you can't. But wait, hold on, you can't
Yes, ma'am.
freely. You can't freely give it to people. No matter how you are, where you are, anywhere. And what I can tell you, because I've been through several surgeries, okay? They give you that pain medication over here like it's candy. And if I was taking that stuff the way they told me to take it, I would be addicted to it. So you're not alone, but I take ibuprofen and Tylenol, and I just dealt with the pain. But that's not for everybody, right? But don't you feel bad for something that you had to go through. Don't you feel bad at all about anything that you had to go through. That medication is highly, highly addictive, and I'm getting a feedback, so I got to mute you. But that medication is highly, highly addictive. And so just understand that. Now, what I will tell y'all is I need to ask y'all a question while it's on my mind. Does anybody on my panel feel that I'm wrong for a troll to be trolling me for over a year? Dox me, dox my husband, dox my mother-in-law's address, doing all that stuff I played on my video and let y'all heard her voice and heard what she was saying to me. And then she want to come on here crying because I addressed her and her kids. Can somebody tell me if I'm wrong? Is there any rules when you on social media battling?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, you was not wrong.
If you can't, nobody can tell somebody how to react to a situation. Period. There were no rules when they would put your safety in jeopardy by doxing important information and things like that. So make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. And this is what I said. This person, word of the state. Why don't you come up and join the panel? Word of the state said kids should be off limits. Now let me tell you, what about husbands and mother-in-laws who ain't on the internet? Why can't they be off limits? Ooh. They're not on the internet. They don't have a voice to defend themselves. So why are they not off limits? See, when you start, you can't walk a fine line telling people what's off this and what's off that. I'm not, ain't a damn thing off limits when you come for me and my husband and my family. And that's the truth. Because you can't get to a person if you sitting there and they telling you, oh, you can't say this to me or say that to me. Ain't nobody saying nothing in specifically to a child. They saying it to that grown up. They're saying it to that grown up, and that grown up is taking it, and a hit dog a holler. Okay, so if you know you hit a spot, you gonna stay on that spot because that's your only comeback.
Well, Aunt Hillary, remember when he said why everybody when everybody's getting mad because of what I said about black women? Remember he told you that? He said you getting mad at me because of but you're not a black woman, so why are you speaking up for them? The same reason why your trolls and minions put their mouth on everybody's panel every other day, trying to come for the people that support Hillary. Have a good day, right, sir, ma'am.
And see, the thing about it is, Miss Hillary, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna tell you this. I did not even know. You know what I'm saying? What you was going through. I really thought you was a woman because you look like auntie to me, and I mean, you give. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't give that.
Well,
that's why he mad.
First of all, thank you. And second of all, thank you again. And third of all, wait till you see Mia and Tia. Go ahead. Thank you. That put a smile on my face.
Because he can't go anywhere and somebody be like, oh my God, hey, Miss da 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 da. The only reason why somebody would call him any miss is because of that stage name. And that's why he chose to have that stage name, because he knows he's never gonna give that. You understand what I'm saying?
Is the stage in the building with us? Anybody?
Okay.
Is the stage? But Lucky, I wanted to say this to you. There is no shame in anything that you've been through. When we all have, I don't know who in here has been through addictions, but I have learned that in recovery, addiction, the first step is to admitting that we have a problem. See, don't feel bad because somebody is so small-minded that they took the information you gave them and tried to use it against you, but he didn't use it against you. It actually made him look so silly that someone confided that information in you and you went and turned it around. Everything Joe says is, oh, this person lied, that person lied, da-da-da-da-da. No, you told the truth about yourself. Joe, you're still lying about yourself, okay? You're lying about the status of your money. You're lying about the status of your home. You're lying about the status of your marriage. You're lying about the status of you being internet famous. No, all of the above. So he sat on live and said all of his sister business. We knew all that woman business by the time he got his ass up out and started walking when they was in St. Louis. Okay?
If you do the math, when he said his sister had 3 children by the time she was 17 and the baby was 25 and they're a year apart, the math didn't even match.
Hello?
Y'all,
Okay.
hold on 1 second, y'all. Hello, Claire. How are you?
Hi, Ms. Hillary. This is actually Word of the State. You just blocked me. I'm a child welfare advocate. Can we have a conversation, or are you going to do what Joe does and block people who disagree with him?
So let me tell you something. You are an ops, okay? You are an ops. You go over to their panel and you be the child advocate and do whatever you want to do over there. But you won't do that over here on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. You're not going to spin a narrative on my platform, okay? So I want to be very clear to you. And I want to double down and tell you one more time, for those of you that didn't hear me, for the ones that's in the back. If you come for Miss Hillary Sanchez, Claire, I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your bald-headed granny, I'm going to address you. And I'm going to address whatever comes to my mind and whatever gets to you. You don't get to tell me what's on limit and what's off limits. My husband wasn't off limits. His mama wasn't off limits. Doxing my address wasn't off limits. Trolling me for over a year and a half wasn't off limit. So if I find something that's going to affect you and put you in your place to get you to stop, and if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
That person was a troll.
So of course they are. And I'm not worried about what being an advocate. Advocate my ass.
They just hate Miss Hillary because they can't do nothing with you, baby. They can't do nothing with you. And Joe is jealous like that. Joe,
okay, baby. We're not worried about any of the Joe bots and trolls that came up in here, because you just came up here and made yourself look like a whole fool.
Right.
Hello, the real miss. How are you? Did you mean to come up? No, you didn't mean to. Okay. No problem. But go ahead, y'all. It's okay. So
Okay. Oh, my bad.
I was just telling you congratulations on your journey, and just keep it going. I too battle epilepsy. I take Dilantin every day, and it makes me have terrible headaches. Yeah, and also when you were talking about depression stuff, Depakote is also it is. It's also messes with your moods and stuff like that. So I know all about that, but don't get discouraged, because I've confided in people that I once loved, because I thought they was for me, and they call themselves telling my business. But baby, you can't say nothing about me that I don't say myself. Okay.
Right. And that's the thing. I want to also shout out Petty News 2. I want y'all to realize, y'all want to get the real tea. Petty News 2 is in here. She's doing what she do over on YouTube. Y'all check her out, Petty News 2. And she captures all these lives, everything. And it's over there, so y'all will be able to see. Also, I want to say shout out to Apple Bonnet Chronicles. Thank you for coming over here on Miss Hillary Sanchez backup page, beautiful, and following Miss Hillary. I followed you back. I watch your content. You are a wonderful person. Miss Petty News said we're live now. Shout out to everybody on the Petty News 2 live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful Petty News 2. Once we get Petty News to 1,000 over on YouTube, she's going to do a sneak peek reveal of herself for all of us. So we'll finally get to see what Petty News 2 looks like, however she chooses to do it. But I'm hoping that we can get her to 1,000 very, very fast. But y'all, this is when you know you the shiznit. When you can look like Miss Hillary Sanchez and know I can stay in my place. See, there's nothing like a real natural woman who was born that way. I could never compete where I don't compare, but I will always be second best, and I'm okay being second best to my Black beautiful queens. And that's what I love. And that's the difference between a silverback and Hillary Sanchez. I know my place.
That's why we love you, Miss Hillary.
I know my place. And I love the fact that I got folks like Danny. I got folks like Petty News, Wavy Juice. I got folks like Queen, Lucky, all of y'all, Ronnie, All Natural Girl, Big Cookie, RN, Ashley, Tyra, Bianca. I'm just remembering names off the top of my head that really love and support Hillary Sanchez. It's nothing like having true, authentic people who really will ride for you, who really will be there for you.
And that's big facts.
Yeah, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, you guys. I really, honestly thank you guys.
Welcome, because Miss Hillary, ain't gonna lie, I've been looking for you too. Since I found you on Facebook, I was like, dang, because I knew it on your page. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because they just posted videos, like, because on Facebook your lives still be up there. You know what I'm saying, on your page. Right. All they was doing is just posting pictures and posting videos. That was it.
Yeah. So and that's the thing for me. I don't know why they think I'm bothered by that. I'm so unbothered by that. That's part of what you do when you get in social media, is they're going to post stuff and create fake pages. I don't care about that. But don't come for me unless you want to be came about that. But don't want everything to be on the table, then don't you come for me. And I'm going to say this, and I hope that they're in here. They in here watching from the outside. Some of them are in here. They just not saying nothing. But I'm not going to say this person's name, but I'm just going to tell y'all what God know. And you can take it as a joke if you want to. I would advise you to get them fake pages down on this woman. And I'm not saying her name. You know who I'm talking about. Get them pictures down before y'all end up having knocks on y'all doors, because you don't know who these people are behind. They got plenty of prosecutors. You don't know who these people are. So I would advise y'all to find something safe to play with.
Yep.
Advise you to play with.
They report.
Can't mess with nobody who's a moderator of mine or who's a supporter. They're not a content creator just because you mad because they support me. You can't get mad at somebody because they support me. So you need to stop playing before the game is no longer gonna be funny anymore. Go ahead, y'all. This is the final.
Okay.
One. I'm telling them now that they're people, they investigating, they gathering information, who's uploading stuff on these pages. And I promise you, if you don't stop, you're going to wish that you had a stop. You can do me all day long. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about y'all trying to troll my moderators, and you don't know who these people are in real life and what they do in real life and who they're affiliated in real life. Now let's clock that T.
Absolutely right, Miss Hillary, because I am no way, in no shape or form, no big content creator, but I did get a message. This is a big content creator. She has thousands of people following her, but she messaged me. She commented on my post, the post that I had, the very first post I made about Joe and the bruise on Lily and how Lily is not being taken care of. And she felt comfortable enough to message me, to comment on that post. If you go back, you will see it, unless she erased it. But I came back to her very professional. I didn't tell her nothing about her opinion, because her opinion is just that. There's no wrong or right with her opinion. But I don't even have 900 followers, so why she felt that she had to come under my post talking about Joe and his dog, and she used the word damn, but I don't use I don't use the language. I try not to anyway, but I can go there if need be, but I try not to. But I came back and answered her very professionally. She came. Try not to, but I came back and answered her very, Miss Hillary, you'll see it.
Okay.
She ain't come back after that.
I
And
will,
she
I will definitely do that. And Miss Hillary Sanchez, I'm going to be back. We're going to clock some more tea about 10 o'clock tonight, y'all. I'm going to be back on this page at 10 o'clock. I got to go over to my YouTube page. I'm 10 minutes late to do my YouTube show. So I got to get over there now to do my YouTube show, because my YouTube people want to know what's going on. So I want to clock that tea over there for them. But I'll be back over here at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for the gift. Thank you, beautiful panel, for coming up. Y'all are welcome.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, my beautiful moderator. I love y'all in your YouTube live. Yes, my YouTube is live.
I'm going to YouTube.
Yes, the Miss Hillary Sanchez Show over on YouTube. Okay.